Today we're checking out Capital Sparks of Revolution. I play this as I start with every video of mine. I played this a while back. There was a demo about a year ago, and it's set up sort of in like the world is. I think it's like post World War I or so. Things are bad, and so you got to rebuild this town, but you got to make sure you have to appease certain classes of people. There's classes of people that like pink houses, as well as people that like not pink houses, smaller houses, and you have to appease both of them. And so, or actually all three of them: nobility, bourgeoisie, and worker. I think worker class. And so it's kind of like a mixture of something like maybe a bit of Frostpunk and a bit of Tropico, all mixed into sort of like a early 20th century Europe setting, I suppose, is the best way of describing this thing. By the way, this is developed by Lapovich and published by 1C Entertainment, who are sponsoring this stream here. So thanks for doing that, 1C. But we're going to go check it out and see how it goes. I notice it does not have the shiniest of reviews there, and I was looking at some of the reviews and see what the whole thing was. I also played a little bit of this thing, and it seems like it's just difficult. Is it balanced is the question. But I noticed also there was a mention here. Balance. There we go. A patch coming soon, it says. So we have listened to your feedback. Patch coming soon. So there's hope. And also it's by 1C Entertainment, or published by them anyway. And they have a decent reputation for getting some good stuff out there. But I figured we'd check it out. I did play around with, when I did the demo, there's two different ways of playing this. There's like a sandbox, or there's a sandbox mode and like a campaign mode. And the campaign mode plays out very similar to how the demo played out. Starts out the same way. And so I think what we'll do is we'll do the sandbox mode and see how that plays out. It's a sandbox economic simulation game anyway, right? So we should be playing that. Hey, Skull, how's it going? Bad ratings are about the balance issues and the steep learning curve. Yeah, that's what I saw. Okay, let's try it out. Now again, we can go campaign mode. It's very wordy. You've got like the different classes have representative, and they're like yelling at you or whatever. I don't want to deal. We've done that before. And so if you want to see the folks yelling at each other, I can point you into the direction of the demo that I played. We're gonna start with a sandbox game, low resource, low population. We'll start with some resources. It says it's a difficult game, right? So we'll stick with easy difficulty for now. We'll see how this goes. So we start out here. I think we'll get I don't know if we get the story in this mode, or if maybe it's just the campaign mode. But post-war, the town is in shambles. We got to fix it. New reward: snarky Nook comment. 10,000 OTD offerings. Right. Oh, we don't get the intro here. Okay. Well, I gave you the intro, so there you go. Just a little prettier on their side. All right, so here is my town. I have a broken palace. I have a lot of broken houses around. We have loads of people just sort of milling about. There's Nancy Williams over there. Nancy Williams is a noble. Nobility isn't necessarily like what I think of nobility. Nobility are like the folks that run the government jobs, really, is what it seems like here. You can see her stats over there, whether she's happy or not. She's having the time of her life for not having a house. I guess. We got Frank over here. Frank's a worker. Frank's 38. Good age. And he's got 64 hit points. There's the damage meter here, so they will be using that whenever, like, fist fights happen or whatever. It's kind of it can be kind of a rough game. Kind of in that Frostpunk kind of vein. No house means no cleaning equals happiness. Yeah, okay. I agree. Okay. No space to obtain resources okay. So let's build a warehouse, I guess. Let's construct let's go ahead and make some things first. Here's the things we can make so far. We can do residences, which are houses and cottages. Now, a warehouse is for workers. A cottage is for nobles and bourgeoisie. We gotta make sure we keep these guys separate. Like, workers don't want to be next to the rich folk. Rich folk don't want to be next to the poor folk. You know how it works. Times have changed, haven't they? We have different food places as well. You have the peg house, which is the poor folk house. You have the bistro, which is where the fancy folks go. You have the ale house, which is the poor folk place. And the cabaret is the fancy place. You know, like that. Production. Making wood. Making food. Making alcohol. So, and the resources are up top here. Apparently, we start with a whole bunch of wood. That's what I guess my start did. So normally you come in and you like start demolishing these things and start getting wood. But I guess we started with some, so we'll start with that way. So let's go build a wood house. So let's put the poor folks over here. We're over by this nice lake. And you know, we'll put a couple of these in. I'm not sure how many of these hold, so we're gonna figure that out. Is that enough, you think? I'll put 3 of those in. I got 30 workers here, and these each hold 10 workers, so seems reasonable. All right, there we go. Is that a Simcopter emote? Hey, Def Goldblum, how's it going? To be fair, as a poor folk, I don't really want to live next to the poor folk either. Work shift has started. I don't know what they're doing. There's no work. We can upgrade. We can fix my palace for $600, which I don't have, so we'll have to work on that. In the demo, it has you build a tax office first, which I cannot do. So can't figure. It can't function. Only function properly when they are connected by roads to the central square. Got it. Already done. What is this doing here? Oh yeah, let's get that out of here. Okay. I guess we're still full on wood. How much can we hold? 800, I guess. Ruined houses, ruined houses. Everyone's houses are just terrible at this place. What a terrible place. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started with a peg house for the poor folk. And then we're going to go make some houses for the rich folk. And we'll do that over here on this side. If I can. Oh no, I'm out of money. Okay. We shall let it play out then. Get those houses built. I hope we get taxes. It says no road. Oh yeah, it's not done yet. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. Give me your taxes. And I think we can go... I still get $600 for doing this, right? I believe so. I don't have the room for in the warehouses for the wood. You can see as I do this. This one only gives me wood, but the house is here. I guess someone left their piggy banks in the house, because we get the wood. We get the gold also, so... yeah, we'll do that. Get this thing moving. Get this thing cleaned up. And I think what we'll do, maybe we'll fix this thing first. Each place here, let me show you his while we're in here. Peg House, for instance, is giving me income per visitor. We do have people working here. Robert, Nancy, and Mary all work here in the Peg House. And I've never heard that term before this game. Anyone heard the term Peg House before? Is that like slang for, like, cheap eatery, I guess? Let's fix up the old palace here. We'll need grain, which we cannot eat. Can't eat it raw, but you can convert it into food or alcohol. Food, alcohol, wood, bricks, steel. There is a tech tree, which we'll get to as soon as we get the palace fixed up. Which is happening. Here we go. Palace is all shiny now. All right. I work here. I sure do. All right, so we have like... I say tech. It's not tech. It's acts. Laws we can enact. I forgot that's the way this thing works. Education, so we can unlock an academy building, which allows research on new technologies. That's the one we're looking for the tech. Medicine heals folks. Migration allows migration service. Migration allows attract citizens here. Police, second shift for more work. And taxation. Now remember, a big part of this is trying to keep all the classes happy, right? We've got poor folks and all that, so we got to make sure we keep everyone content. And you can see the difference. Oh, you know, I'm in the way of this. Let me move myself. So on the side, you can see the happiness of the nobles, bourgeoisie, and worker class. Worker class, they're very happy because they have a place to live. Look, they got lights on in the houses. Looks great. You know, you think if we could build these houses, maybe we could build them a little bit nicer. But nah. We'll do that. Henry Green. Is that Hank Green? Hank Green lives in my town. All right. Let's clean up some of these things because I have the space for this stuff. So as long as I have space, I need 800. So we'll clean these things up. We'll put the fancy folk over there. We need some work land as well. So things like production. We need a sawmill, for instance. Produce wood. Food produces wood from grain. Alcohol takes grain from alcohol. I don't think. Oh, pretty. I don't know that we can actually make food on our own, but we do have a train station over here that we can fix up and eventually get there. Which maybe I should do this one now. I know the tutorial has you do it pretty early on. Mirakun is back. That's right. My alter ego. My left side of the screen self. No, that side of the self. He's got a goatee. You know he's evil. This institution has suffered losses. Oh, because we don't have any food. We need food first before we can really do it. I mean, we have food. Didn't really earn any money. Well, there's no reason we go in there. Oh, nighttime people need to go and just have a little nap by the fires. You may wonder, why are people just living in this town? There's no town. It's a palace, and that's about it. Ooh, there was the train. I missed it. But they've got a nice little spot by a campfire. We have the rich folks. We have the bourgeoisie. Where's the... Oh, the poor folks are, of course, they're in their houses. Yeah, show those rich folks. Okay, we got... Oh, more people came in. Well, I don't want more people. I can't even... How's what we have? What I have? Every day's divided into working shift, free time, and rest time. Yeah, we don't have any factories, though, so we don't need to worry about that. The railroad is done, I guess, so... I do want grain coming in. Train deterioration decreases with each trip. Reduced deterioration, it's necessary to repair the train regularly. It's my train. So this is going to bring in the grain, which we use for everything else. My speedrunner alter ego. Yes. Yes. Look at these jerks with their canes and their top hats. Alright, let's give some houses over here. We've got some homeless folks, and we have some sick... We have 2 sick folks. So let's go ahead and give them... We have a decent amount of food, I guess. And I think that train brought in some grain. It did, didn't it? So let's get a couple houses. Cottages. Cottages are going to go... I don't know. We'll throw them over here. I fit you over there? No, that thing's in the way. I hear you, dang train. We'll throw that in there. We'll get a road that goes up like this way. If I can. And we'll put some houses in there. I guess I can't do that one until that's gone. We'll put some houses along this way here. And we'll stick a pub or whatever. Not a pub, but, you know, Starbucks. Whatever fancy people like. People like Starbucks. Uses a controller and likes dogs and coffee. Is this game new? Yeah, it just came out. What was it? The 28th. So it came out 2 days ago. And there was a demo, though, that came out about a year ago. So you may have seen it from there, but... Yep, just released. Oh, that's gone. We get that road done, because we're not doing the rest of them until that one's done. Get to work. There you go. Let me throw in a couple more of these cottages. One there. Oh, let me do one more. Because this is going to hold, actually, all my fancy folk. Okay, shift, click. It worked before. Oh, I'm out of money. Demolish that. Okay. I guess I still can't make. Interesting. In the campaign mode, you make a tax office. I'll make one here. All right. Keep tearing this stuff up until we have that taken care of. We have a ton of grain. We probably should do something about that, I suppose. Is that working now? Oh, we have visitors. All right. Good. Let's go and put in... Now, we have these things like a food factory. Produces food from grain. And it just... Yeah, we don't grow the grain. It just sort of happens. This is big. I have to clear out a spot for this thing. We can throw it back over here. Just stash it right there. Right there. We'll get some food. We'll get whatever else we need. Happiness is great. Actually, people are like... They're so happy. It's as if a war never happened. Why is this... This is ready, right? Okay. Unlocks tax. Ah, there it is. Unlocks tax department building. Tax department allows to collect taxes from city residents. Yeah. I mean, what government would I be if I didn't have a tax building? Okay. Administration. Tax building. We need more wood, more money. Okay. Luckily, these houses are made of gold. What's that guy? What's wrong with him? Why's he got a thing over his head? He is sick. One person... Oh, no. What's that? One person is gravely ill? All resources except gold can be accumulated only to a certain limit. Increase this. Build research warehouses. Okay. Well, I need to get... I can't get medicine yet because I'm working on taxes instead. And I have to wait 16 hours to do another law. So I have to wait. And I have to give 10 minutes for the first riot. Yeah. Replace your palace bushes with high steel walls. I should. Look at it. They're just like moseying about like they own the place. I don't know what they think. I don't know what's going on. But I'm a little disturbed by it. Let's get another house in here for the poor folk. Right there. That'll take care of that. And I need one more of these to fix. You hold 10? 10 nobles and... Okay, yeah, we want one of those. Right there. Handy that it looks the same on both sides. We actually have too much grain now. This is done, though, is it? It should. Start working. I'm just gonna work. It'll work tomorrow, I think. And that'll take care of some of this grain that's coming in. Maybe we should go ahead and get the another one of these things. I guess we have 10 max of all of them. I reckon that wood's going to be important pretty soon. More important than alcohol, but what do I know? Perhaps we should get the wood place first, and then some alcohol. Okay, just a few more homeless people. I got some sad people. No one's depressed, though. It's good. We got 7 homeless people. 3 noble, 4 bourgeoisie. But they will go and live in this house, right? Yeah. There's only 7 there. There's 10. There's 10. Did I count that wrong? Wait a minute. 10 in each one. What are you guys sleeping outside for? You should figure it out. Building is closed. I'd like it to not be closed. I have some employees. It's not work time, which is what that second shift thing is all about. Man, people keep coming in here, and I really don't want them to live here. Okay, we need a little bit more wood. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll take those bottles. That's grain. Get rid of that one. That's plenty of wood for us. We can go ahead and get the other grain building done. Because we're going to be... We're getting... Like, grain is, you know... We need it. New citizens drive every day, must develop the economy, and keep up with the needs of the growing population. Right, right. Yes. Pies with tails. The crowd attacked a street vendor when somebody thought they saw a rat tail in their pie. I mean, they got street vendors. This isn't so bad. Get 'em, boys. Open wide. You'll be festering on your rat tails yourself, says the worker. The vendor says, that's no rat tail. That's a thick tendon. You can have another pie instead. Just don't get handsy. We can fire the vendor. It's like, so I used to work at a pizza place. Worked at many pizza places. And mushrooms are very fibrous. And so a lot of times you get like little mushroom fibers in your pizza. And folks would always come up thinking it's a hair. It's not a hair. It's just a mushroom fiber. We tell them, which obviously, when you say that, no one believes you. What? Mushroom fibers? Give me my dang pizza. That's what they say. But they use other colorful words as well. Yeah, that's what's going on. It's just a mushroom. We can distribute food. I lose 50 food, and loyalty will rise with the workers. I disperse the crowd. Loyalty will rise with the bourgeoisie. The worker loyalty will fall, or I fire the vendor. Worker loyalty rises. Bourgeoisie falls. I will distribute some food. I got enough food. They don't need any more loyalty, but here you go. Wow, a whole bunch of stuff. I'll go tell the wife the good news. Finally, some good meat instead of those crumbs. Quite generous of you. Sadly, I can't afford to do anything like this. I got a family to feed myself, he says. Hey, Gavin, how's it going? Thanks again, Gavin, for the resub. Let's go like this. I'm gonna do one big roundabout. Because if your town doesn't have a roundabout, what are you even doing? Oh, it doesn't connect? I can't connect it there? What? Outrageous. Outrageous. Death by wound. Huh? Some rich guy died? I don't have storage space for grain. Okay, I got enough wood now. Let's go ahead and get this thing built. I need a sawmill. Which, I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't have to be next to the wood. I think we just... it just takes the wood and makes... I don't know how... I think it just makes wood. Maybe I should do an alcohol plant first. What's more important, alcohol or wood? Throw it over there. That way they can share the sawdust with the food plant. And then we'll throw in the sawmill. We get one of each, I guess. It can be over here. Nope. Oh, thank you, Scold. I must have missed that one. We'll put the sawmill over here then. I have -$1. Oh, I should have more of that. Is that tax thing done yet? $900 gold to make it. What's this? Are you dead? Are you sleepy? What's going on here? Ethel. Death by wound. In front of my house? Alright. Let's get rid of a couple of these things and get some cash real quick. Quick cash. So we can build a tax office and start making some money. Happen automatically when you're off stream. Yeah. Sometimes it still pops up, like when I start the stream, they still pop up, but not always. Not enough gold. Oh, you take... Oh, you have to... Yeah, I have to pay you. Right. Right. We'll get this cleaned up. Hopefully I have enough. I'm going to be losing here. We'll get this cleaned up and use that cash to get the tax office in so we have some money. That's the last 3. There's one right there. Hey, Jeff! How's it going, Jeff? Well, there's more over here also. I'm going to save a couple of them just... For that's my rainy day fund is over here, these 2 ruined buildings. There we go, 1 house down. How much do I need for this thing? $900 and 300 wood, which I'll get with the next one. Where are they going? Where's the fire? You going to work? I got money to make that stuff. So they're gonna be making supplies, and you can see them going up there. House demolished. Okay, so let's get a tax office, which is going to go in, I guess, right there next to, close by, so I can look at it and just smell the money coming in. Here comes some grain. Another death by wound. What is happening in this town? I can't click on it to jump there. I want to... Where? People are just like, they put on the, like, you know what, they wake up for the day, put the top hat on, and they grab their cane, and they go walk around. Factories to be built can work during the night, adopt a second shift act to do so. His current occupation, walk. Current occupation, walk. You guys are great. Great town. Tax department is done. Okay, taxes. I don't know. I can only tax these guys? Okay, we'll leave it there. Tax evasion 50%. That sounds a bit high. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Now what's your problem? Closed because it is not... It's free time right now. We can do another tech though, right? So I think what I want to get... Ooh, market trade. Unlock marketplace. Marketplaces earn different resources every day at the end of the working shift. Could use medicine though. Research new techs. This one gets us more work. I think maybe we need... I'm a little worried about money because I've only got a couple of those buildings left. So maybe we do markets and then we'll get medicine. I think might be the better idea. I think police is going to help with the tax evasion. Ethel? Hey, thanks, Jeff. Don't look, Ethel. Sorry, that's my Ray Stevens joke. Yeah, let's bring one more of these in for quick cash, and then I'm gonna get a road here. I'm gonna go over this. I like this tree here, though, so we're gonna go around this tree. This is the Tree of Hope. The Tree of Nookstone, we call it. Completely original idea. Thanks, Jeff. Ake. Thank you for the follow. Okay, how are we doing? How many homeless folks do we have? We've got a couple sad folks. A couple ill. So they don't have a place to go and like just hang. So they want a oh, this is done. Is that what that was done? This is gonna go, I think, right here. Right there. I need a thanks, Jeff soundbite. Yeah. I need to get a what are those streamer things that we have for the buttons. Thanks, Jeff. And I need a praise on Tinty and a thanks, Gavin. There we go. Probably sad because I can't find someone to stab. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's right. Praise on Tinty. There we go. There it is. So this will open up eventually and produces different resources every day. So it's going to make resources for me. Interesting. So we need spent money. It took some grain and made some bread. Okay. So I don't need any more of that. The sawmill could come in handy because it seems to be not produced 112 wood, so that's getting there. Okay. Yes. I would like to sell you surplus alcohol at a good price. I got a lot of alcohol. Let me give you 600 gold for 150 alcohol. Now get out of here. Take your booze someplace else. There's a few homeless around here. Let's see if we can keep up with that. Nope, need more wood. Let's keep up with that. Might be nice to get that warehouse done also. The tech that we're gonna need eventually. So I got that. Oh, can I do it now? I can't. So I guess that little act happens immediately, and then I have to wait for it to be able to do another act. So when we're done with this one, ooh, retail businesses. That's cool. Execution. Okay. There's the we needed some of that, I guess, so we can get Ethel picked up. We can do medicine, and then we'll do that one. Scrape up Ethel off the ground there. Okay, there's some more wood coming in. Let's clean up this guy. Oh, it's grain. I don't want that one. Big pile of wood over there. I think it might not be a bad idea to get a second one of these already. You know? I have a feeling wood's going to be an important thing. So let's go ahead and do a second one. Right across the street, so it'll be extra effective. And we're going to put another house in. But not a cottage. We'll put in another wood house. I think I've got some homeless folks over there. Okay. Nice and lined up. And then... my only income is here, right? And how much is it bringing in? Do I know how much money I'm getting in for that? What are my stats? Give me stats. No stats. Hungry and starving. Why are they hungry? Oh, maybe they don't wait. They do need a place. Like they refuse to eat if they don't have a bistro. How am I supposed to eat? There's no bistro. Loyalty went up. Okay, let's get a bistro in real quick. People don't know how to eat if they can't have a latte. And chicken parmesan. There we go. We get 7 new workers in here, so let's kind of make sure we keep up with the with the houses. The workers are very happy. Everyone else is not as happy. Let's pick up the speed here. Okay, let me see what this says. Says this what visit duration is 60 seconds. It gives you 40 nutrition. There's a chance of intoxication. Also 24 income per visitor, and we're going to spend 144 per shift. Okay? The ale house is for workers, and this one is, the cabaret is also for, same thing, nobles and bourgeoisie. It doesn't matter, same thing. Same duration. Same entertainment, 40. Same intoxication. But it makes and spends more money. So we'll make a cabaret. Right there. Yeah, that's what this town needs. Is a cabaret. Seems like we're jumping ahead a little bit. Going on 100 until this town gets a decent restaurant. Yeah. What is this? Non-avocado toast? Yeah. So many resources. That's right, Jeff. I got 3 workers here, so it's going to cost me per shift is $200. So it should. That seems like a problem. I understand what I'm supposed to do about it. Just watch it. Can we do something about that? I don't have anything that can help with that. Sorry. Thanks, Jeff. Overtime. Guess we just pray for the rain, I guess? Nah, we'll just go have a show. No need. Nice and toasty. Oh, okay, it's all good. Okay. Oh, it's a good life lesson. Just let it burn, and it'll be all right. It'll work itself out. I'm a little worried. I'm making money, but not a lot. I could charge them more. What do you want? What's this? What is this? What does this mean? Mass poisoning. I feel sick. Somebody please call a doctor. There's mass poisoning of visitors in one of the public institutions due to poor quality food here in the cabaret. Poisoned people need urgent hospitalization to make sure there are enough bed places in the hospital. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I can tell you this right now. I'll make you one right now. Finally, the government thought about the people's well-being. I remember when you didn't have anywhere to go if a wart popped up or something. I hope the noble people will have separate wards in the hospitals. All right. $900. Yeah, see, this is a bit of an issue. I've only got. Isn't there a building? There's one over here. This is sort of my last hope. One more. Ooh, there's water down here. Last hope is that thing. So once that gets cleared out, we'll throw a hospital down so they can. There you go. There it is. They can go back to their cabaret. I'm gonna put this thing over here. Like that. It's terrible that in this new age of medical treatment in this city remains stuck in the dark ages. What are you talking about? You be quiet. And the nobles, they're kind of sad, aren't they? I can't fix this thing. Actually, I can fix it, can I? 450 and 150. Is it the same price to build a new one? It is. What? Maybe it'll fix on its own. We need one anyway. There's the hospital. However, there's also... We may not need as many houses if people don't get treated. There we go. Swarms to the hospital. Look at all those people going in there. The house is built, so people should be not so... homeless. I do have money for this. I guess I should fix it. Let's do it. Money's coming in. It's going the right direction, so that's good. I still need more of this. Do I have any? There's 4 unburied corpses in this town. Typical town of mine. We still have starving people for some reason. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, they've got the place. Maybe there's not enough room for them. Public institutions for rich people have allowed visitors setting. Nobles only, bourgeoisie only, or both classes. Visitor setting allowed to control the food and alcohol distribution among the nobles and bourgeoisie. Okay, so we can adjust things now if we wish to be a jerk. But no, you can go wherever you want. Novell, wealthy manufacturer, took a down on her luck heiress as a baronial dynasty as his wife. The pair did not get on with each other and now are getting a divorce. The Baroness insists on getting a part of Novell's estate. I thought I'd be marrying a successful man, but he turned out to just be your average domestic tyrant. I put a lot into this marriage, and I deserve part of what we earned together, says the Baroness. Well, I can't stand your whining anymore, he says. Good argument. That's a good way to start your argument. I see your point. Good riddance to you. But I'm not giving you a dime. What you had is what you'll get. Okay. So we go result. We say in Mr. Novell's favor. The bourgeoisie will like this. The nobles will not like this. We take this the other way. Nobles will like this. The bourgeoisie will not like this. I mean, he has a good argument. I'm torn. I'm really torn here. Who's following? Enemy Z1. Thank you for the follow. Enemy zone. Whichever you are. I'm going to side with the Baroness. Enough of your futile wrath. The judge has made a just decision. Now you shall pay in full for all the pain you caused me. Oh, man. Okay. 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 Healthcare. We have a healthcare button. Sickness rate 21%. Effective efficiency is 100%. Great. Corruption. Reduces the efficiency of administration buildings. Corruption grows over time. To reduce corruption, the police department must carry out anti-corruption operations regularly. So we need some cops in this town. We can always raise that if we need to, but we'll keep them happy for now. We'll get more laws as soon as we can. I like the graphics on this one. Yeah, you know, it looks pretty good. It's kind of bland and kind of mobile-y at first, but when you look at the screenshots on the Steam page, it does look kind of nice. Once it gets built out, I wish I could zoom out a little more. This is as far out as I can go in. This is as far in. This is as far out. So there's not really much of, not much of a zoom. Let's see. That's going over there. We've got to get probably more housing. I'm not really sure what to do about the starving people though. Unless I just need another one of these, another peg house, I guess. Or we could just do an ale house also. Right there. That's more space. I think maybe space is the problem. I'm going to assume that's it. House a little backwards. No, I flipped it multiple times. It's faces the same way, however you do it. Enjoyed at work, John Green. John and Hank Green are both here. Okay. Alright, we want a ritual service. Unlocks funeral service. Cemetery buildings. Allows bury the dead in a graveyard. We can do that, or we can do police. Detectives from police department solve crimes and conduct investigations. What I really want is less of this tax evasion. Unlock stall and boutique buildings. People with satisfied needs visit shops. Serving visitors in shops increases their happiness and earns gold. That would make people happy. I think we're gonna go retail first. We'll come back with police in a minute. Change my mind. We'll leave Ethel over there. She's fine. She's kind of like more of a landmark now. Growth of trade improves overall prosperity. Don't forget reasonable limitations to prevent speculation and price hikes. Nah. I'm sure it's fine. Where is it? Stall. There it is. Stall and boutique. Ooh, they're expensive. And I'm broke. Alright. Maybe I should have done the police one. I thought money was going up. Dead bodies on the streets increase the chance of disease. Graveyard and funeral services are required to bury the dead. Okay. Okay. Why is it going down? Do I have maybe two... What do you mean you don't have a... Oh, we don't have a road. I see. I'm probably paying for this and there's no road there. I see. I can't. I don't have a goal to make a road. Alright, this is it. This is why I kept this. There it goes. This will hopefully provide some money. It was green for a second. I missed it. Market trader earned some wood. Strange market doesn't earn money. You know, that's, I don't think I've played a game where a market doesn't just mean money. Interesting. So this is now open, which means it should serve... It can only hold 3 people is a problem. It can have 6 in the queue. Meefers. Thanks for the follow. Ruth Davies is over there. I'm full on everything. And... Oh, there's a fight! A fight! They got their umbrellas in their hands and they're wailing on each other. Are you dead? What a lovely town. Oh. Okay. You alright there? What happened? Nancy? Ruth? Ruth doesn't look so good. Current occupation, fighting. Well, that serves you right then. That's what you get. I'd like to know. How can this city operate without something? What do you... Oh, she's fine. She's fine. Oh, man, I'm in bed for before your streams, I think. But I've been part of your YouTube crowd for plenty of years. Well, thanks, Meffers. Am I saying it right? Meffers? Meefers? Thank you. I appreciate that. Current occupation, dying. Yeah. So keep bringing me grain, but I'm full of grain, and I don't know. I mean, I think everything seems fine except for cash, which actually is great now. I'd like to sell you the surplus wood at a good price. You get out of here. I have not probably had problems at all getting resources. I've had problems getting money. Do I want? I think what I want to do. Let's go ahead and let's do things to give us more money. What is this? Is this dead people outside the cabaret? What kind of cabaret is this? Betty? Betty's dead. Man, business must go on. We could do... Okay, so this is going to give me 72 income per visitor versus 48. Cost twice as much. It's actually the better thing to do is this guy. So let's put a stall in here. We'll put it over here by the market. I guess it goes like that. Put a stall there. It's like a little shop. Yeah, put like downtown over here by the lake, I guess. Wasn't what offering me money for my goods? Okay, so the stall is built. It's not gonna do me much good. It seems like they go there in their free time. So it's like I pay for it all day, and then when the free time hits, then I then they make money. Look at all these. Are you guys all workers? Yeah, we got some homeless folks. We got 13 homeless folks. 9 of them workers. We can afford a whole new house over here. Or we have space for it. Or a need for it, I should say. Let's go ahead and get... Let's go ahead. Pre-prepared. Or prepared. These buildings all have, they're all double-sided, so it doesn't matter how I flip them. They're always facing the right way. That is grain, which I don't need. Okay, so those houses, you can spend the work of a selected public institution. It allows you to control the food and alcohol distribution among the classes in case of provision shortage, which I don't have. And I do have an alcohol place, but it's keeping up. So we'll let it be. Building is closed for some reason. Let's get a place for the fancy folk. We have a cabaret. Let's get a bistro for them. You can see how it's always the same. We'll put it right there. I kind of want it to be over, like, this being back downtown, but they can have one over here. This is like McDonald's, you know? It's everywhere. But not McDonald's. Those are fancy folks. Train's broken down. Terrible grinding. My God, I was so scared. The train must be repaired and restore railroad traffic. But I don't want to repair it right now. It's a lot of money I don't have. I'm going to wait. I'll fix it in a minute. I'm waiting for the option to start doing a little cannibalism. What a life. Sleep, eat, work. Nothing in between. Nowhere to gather a drink, a pint or two, and have a nice chat. What are you talking about? I just built you a bistro. Be quiet. This can hold 6 people. Right? 3 and 3. Oh, maybe 3. Oh, it can hold 3 nobles, 3 bourgeoisie. I get it. Okay, and we can... Oh, there's another fight going on over here. Okay, I see. Yeah, we need some... I think we need some police in this town. Market trade got us 222 bread, which we got enough bread already. The grain has gone down substantially, so this train apparently is doing us a lot of good. Okay, there's a line outside the ale house. Train's repaired. Money is flying in. Excellent. Excellent. How many dead bodies are we up to? We've got 7 dead folks. I think it's where we've been for a little while now. I have a bunch of folks that don't have houses, so let me see if I can give them a place to live. Got a nice cookie cutter house here. Okay, now we want police. Okay, I got an achievement. I want security. Yeah, police department. Where do I want this thing? I guess I'll go next to the tax office here. I have 10 employees for this place. Nobody is homeless anymore. Police department allows investigate crimes and conduct investigations. How do I do it? So, oh wow, Secret Service, secret department, prison. Crime rate 46%. Depends on the number of unsolved crimes, unfinished investigations, and gang activity. High crime rates reduce business efficiency. To reduce crime rates, necessary to upgrade the police department and the Secret Service, as well as build police stations. Necessary to adopt a law anti-corruption push for that one. Okay. That seems like a high, really high rate of crime. However, there's a couple dead bodies outside the police station, so I guess that may happen. 25 new people. I can't keep up with that. What is this? Mayor, you've done outstanding achievement. The hospital is now more efficient. Okay. Okay. Increase alcohol production as well. Excellent. Beer and medicine. So a nobleman's provided a bourgeoisie with the right to exploit an abandoned copper mine on his estate. Once the work began, the mine collapsed. The bourgeoisie demand the deal be annulled. I paid for the opportunity to excavate copper, but this was misinformed about the state of the mine. Now 2 days have passed since the mine was reopened, and we had a cave-in. I demand that our deal is void and the money I paid is returned. Insolent, says the nobleman. Destroyed my property, and now I'll have the gall to demand payment for it. The mine was in operable state until your workers ruined it. I don't know. Do we want to help out the nobles or the bourgeoisie? I'll say the, I don't know. If I have a warehouse, I gotta get the tech for warehouse for that, yeah. Hey, Valadar, how's it going? Yeah, I see that as my high emote. I think that's a correct assumption. I don't remember who I chose, but they're both pretty balanced. Nobles and bourgeois, they're pretty equal. So I'm gonna say we're gonna support the noble this time, and we'll help the bourgeoisie next time. My numbers actually didn't. Oh yeah, just a little bit, just still balanced out. Arrest of criminal is impossible because there's no prison. Well, what are you giving me the chance to have police for then? If I can't have a police station or a prison, whatever. You can tell me that the whole time. I still have starving people. I don't know what to do about this. I have food. What do they want from me? I mean, we can build more of these things. Build another one of these peg houses. We'll stick one like maybe they want one next to their work. I'll put one right here on the edge. Seems like something we should go next to the houses. We'll put one there, and we'll put in. I do remember in the tutorial it does not want. The rich folks and the poor folks don't want to be next to each other. But we'll try putting in a bistro here. I'm going to ignore those rules. And an ale house across the street. Okay, they won't like that. But we'll see. I spent a lot of money for that. When in doubt, noble it out. So these will not get used. But at the end... Another fight going on. There they are. These ladies with those umbrellas. Man. Really going at it. Oh, she's dead. Mary. Oh, don't just stare at her. Do something. Oh, he murdered her. She's on a rampage. She's doing it again. All right, let's get a prison. So, we can do patrols. Unlocks police station building. We already have that. Unlocks police station building. Allows policemen to patrol the streets. Patrolman lowers crime rate and can be used to suppress protests. Arrest criminals and radicals, serve a term in prison. Or Secret Service allows investigate gangs and secret societies. Man, I don't know. Maybe we do... It seems like just having the patrols. I don't care about protests, but I do care about lower crime rate, I think. So the devs are really focused on community feedback and making this game even better than it is. Gotta admire that. Yeah, they did a post yesterday about updates and changing some things, so that's cool. I was gonna hold off and play it a couple days from now, but this is a sponsored thing, so here we are. But that's fine. It keeps yelling at me about a prison, so let's do a prison. I say. So let's get a prison. Is that a castle? We're gonna stash the prison. Way over here. It is a castle. Let's go like that. There we go. Okay. Check out that castle. There we go. It's a little off, isn't it? I don't think I can... Oh, I can. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Prison's built. 10 employees, so they'll serve some of that. Do we have anybody... Where's unemployment? I don't see where unemployment is. Hungry, starving, unburied corpses, homeless, sick, or sad. May need a building for that or something. Okay, we're going to throw old Mary in that prison there. And we got another dead guy over here. William. By disease. I think we need a graveyard next. Sickness rate has gone up. Corruption is clearly climbing up as well. Crime rate has gone up or when it was at 6, it was, I don't know what it was. It was simple. It's 51 maybe before. We solved all the crimes in the last 24 hours, so at least it's doing some good. That's good. I'm assuming that'll make people happy. I need another one of these houses. I got no money. There we go. Okay, let's get a, I could do a road there. Oh, you know what we can do? I'm gonna fit another cottage here. I'm wondering if I can do it like that. You get a road by there? I don't think I can. Cancel that. Bummer. We'll do a road that comes over this way. Oh. Dance party! Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be glad to see you at my place tonight. A ball is organized for noble people in one of the mansions. Noble happiness is +5 every hour. Hey, that sounds like a deal. What are you? Alcohol delivery. Ah, you get out. Oh, I don't need you. Can't you see we're all boozed up over here? Let's get a road that goes like this. Enough gold. I'm broke. And that one up. Night robbers, crime of the nobility. In a rich district, several wealthy people have been assaulted during the night. It's Mary while returning from a cabaret. This operates late, and by the time it closes, many patrons can barely stand. No surprise, they end up as victims of assault. Okay. A whole gang of ruffians attacked me. They dragged me into an alley and stripped me of every valuable. So investigate in regular priority, top priority, or ignore. Top priority. We don't need folks getting, whatever. Okay. Road. Over there. They'll get, we got more sick. No, man, this place is just the worst. There's a super spreader cabaret. Man. Everyone's getting sick and coughing on everyone. Need to, like, stick some hand sanitizer stations in there or something. I'd put my top men on the job. That's right. Uh-oh. What's this? Is this a stick-up? Hostage situation. We will kill these people unless we get the ransom money. But I don't want to pay the ransom. I have a police station. I have a police, don't I? What do I have? 2,400 gold. I'm not paying 2,400 gold. Whatever. What do I have? What is this? Police. Is a police department different than a police station, I guess? I'm not paying all my money. Can we just demolish it? I think this might end. This might end poorly. I think. Oh my! There they are. Get them! Get them! Where are they going? Oh, there are a bunch of nobles too. Who's this? Anna Smith. Running away is her occupation. Mildred Smith. Oh, it's one big family. William Williams. With a name like that, you know he's up to no good. I guess we need to get this one. Patrols. Order on the street should be priority for the government. Okay. So, let's get a police station. And this guy can squeeze. Nope. It looks kind of funny when it's faced the other way, so I guess we're going to put it there. My road doesn't fit through there, annoyingly. Well, it does, actually. I just can't put... I could go over there and then around, maybe. We'll do that. Put it right here. Okay, we have a police station now. Your mother's grandfather was William Williams. Fantastic. Police station allows patrolling the streets, reducing the chance of committing crimes. Okay. I can hide. Hire that guy. I'm not sure what that does. We have one homeless person. This cabaret is just... maybe I need another one of those. No one's going to the bistro. Well, I can't see him. Cabaret. This one had 30 visitors. This one had 18. I need another one of these. What do you want? You broke down again? Hey, what's wrong with you? Okay, notice my resources are going down a little bit. Let's get another cabaret over on this side of town. Maybe we'll put it over here. I can't see a line. I kind of like, I would rather see the line, but let's do that. Hopefully that will help ease some of the need for the cabaret. Oh, only nobles can be policemen. Okay, that's what I mean. Yeah, nobles is kind of a weird... I don't think of noble as my cops, but there's Frank Johnson. They're all sort of just hanging around the police station here. Hopefully they'll go patrol the streets. Suffered losses. It sure has. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of folks just... I should get a graveyard in front of that place. Take some grain. Take some more grain. I need to get that market tech, or not market, the warehouse tech also. Police have arrested a moonshiner who's been selling alcohol in poor districts. According to him, he's just trying to help poor people brighten up their hard life. You don't see the prices at the pubs. My wares are the finest sort. Natural, flavorful, try it yourself. And it won't cost an arm and a leg. Hold your silver tongue. I'm on duty. Trading without a license and pocketing all the profits, aren't you? Everyone here loves me. So, we confiscate it. We gain 300 alcohol. I don't need it. We allow the sell. Bourgeoisie will be happy. Oh, he's all... I thought he was a worker. Demand a bribe. Treasury receives 500 gold. Corruption increases. Let's keep it easy on the corruption, I think, for right now. So we will just allow the sale. Great, he says. I'm confused now. Prohibited yesterday, permitted today. Ah, it's fine. You let me deal with the rules, buddy. What's up with this? I think my warehouse is full, which is why it's yelling at me. Yeah, warehouse is full. I have 13. I got tons of cash. Here, let's do something about that cash. So, I don't have a lot of sick people, so I don't need another hospital. I have a lot of sad people. And a lot of 21 unburied corpses. I have a lot of hungry people. So, let's get some hunger dealt with. And speaking of hunger, this is what my people need. So, how do you make a gold soup? This is the question that that my people could use. All you do is you take a little water and you throw 24 carrots in it. That one was dumb. that one's beyond dumb. What do we have over here? Another one? We will kill these people unless we get your rent. They're back. There's only 4 workers this time, but we're getting them. Send the policemen. Let's send them all in. Policemen are on the way. Here we go. Blank stare. Sorry, that one was no good. Now here they come. Is it gonna be a shootout? We can assault it. Pay the ransom, we can retreat. Well, we're gonna assault it, I guess. Yeah, get your beating sticks out. There they go. Oh, okay. 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 I mean, that solves the problem, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Oof. Oof is deserved for that joke. Oh, they're coming out. Edward's dead. Only a couple of them are fighting. Police assault was successful. Bandits arrested. We got 1 hostage was killed and 3 hostages were saved. Excellent. Excellent. You know, you probably would save more hostages if you didn't just start blindly firing into the place. But you know, you do what you want. You know, I'm not a policeman. I don't know how this works. All right, let's get some more cottages in here. Now, here's what I think I can do. I think I can go and put in a road, like, by here, and then maybe we'll scoot it over this way, and then we'll get houses along that way. This game is brutal. Yeah. What's with... Oh, because of this thing? 24 more people. I got 48 homeless people. Man. All right, we got to kind of pick up the pace here of housing, I guess. Let's do that. Road can slide by here. We gotta clean this pile up. We gotta get a graveyard. Because it's getting a little rough around here. Graveyard. Let's throw it. Where's it gonna go? Over here by the funeral? By here. Yeah. That way. Here in 100 years, when this place is condemned, we have a graveyard nearby. We have plenty of ghost tourism. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so while we're looking at that, oh, I need a funeral service too. Okay. Well, that can go Main Street here. That. When one accidentally dies in prison, it's easy to bury him. Yep. Okay, there we go. Why is there busts of heads there? What kind of funeral service is this? I guess this one's open all day and this one's only open at night. Is that what it's telling me here? Yeah. From 4 to 2, and this one's open from 1 to 11. Alright. Oh, hey, the bodies again. Look at that, carrying the bodies. Frank's got it. Frank Jones, Frank Wilson. So if your name's Frank, your career's pretty well lined up in this town. And there's another Frank. Frank, what are you doing? You're supposed to be working at the funeral. Hey, Fluffy, how's it going? How you been? I need grain. I pay well. I don't need your bread. So, I mean, you pay well. You pay food. That's not how we deal. This isn't a barter system. Oh, this thing, does it only hold so much? We're gonna need another one pretty soon. Alright, we still have 24 homeless people. Most of them workers. So let's get those put in here. Might be better... Well, clean that up. I'll just fill this one out here. It'd be nice if I could put one there. No, and then line them up even further, even better. But I guess we don't have to pack them in. We can pack it up, pack it in, you know. Who was this? In the late night, a drunk nobleman was assaulted by 4 vagrants. They fell unconscious in a flash, but one begged for mercy. The nobleman turned out to be a policeman. I was the boxing champion of our town back when I was younger. My trademark hook has taken down bigger targets before. What else could we do? No home, no work. What are we supposed to make ends meet? And those bunny bags are just busy getting drunk and partying. All right. All right. Okay, house built. Other house built. We need one more of these as well. Always these events going on here. Let's do that. What do we got? Walking Dead. Oh, boy, here we go. This game's taking a turn. Rumors are abound in town that during the night, the dead walked the cemetery. Once open graves were found. The police began investigating the case. I swear, I saw it with my own 2 eyes. A man shrouded in black getting out of the grave. I locked myself inside my booth and prayed through the whole night. Almost went mad. I don't believe those ghost stories, says the detective. This is where our tourism starts. The watchman just got drunk, so he started seeing things. The only rich graves have been dug up. Looks like they had something worth looting. This is where Frankenstein's monster comes in as well. We'll investigate at regular priority. You know, let's not get carried away. I wonder if I should build another one of these. Is it closed? The police station's closed. Let me get one more police station. Because I only sent in 5 before. I think maybe I should need more. Put one there. You know what we should make? I have money, but it might be nice to put in another one of these stalls. I can squeeze one in like right here, I guess. Doesn't fit there. Not a lot of room around here. What do I need for this boutique? I need more wood. More disease happening, but that should be happening less now that we have a graveyard. That was convenient. No one is homeless. 12 unburied corpses still. It's a busy job. Still some hungry people. And 20 sad people. But other than that, everyone is super happy. Starving is still a problem, and I don't know what to do about starving. We're going to try putting another one in. We could put another peg house in. I got 2 of these already. Who's starving, though? Can we tell? There's a bunch of nobles are starving. Maybe we just put in just a noble house. A noble bistro. Put it right here. This is for nobles only. Is that how it works? Not that one. This one. Nobles only go in there. Okay, new law. We can get cremation. We can do a second shift. Education gives us new stuff. I think the advanced acts. Migration, which I don't want. Secret Service. Let's get education. That's what icons might be. Lumber and ingots. It's bricks and steel. Which I'm assuming is, yeah, advanced material. For our new stuff. So let's get a education academy. Ooh, fancy. Right over there. Real fancy. No free cells for criminals. You mean I think you need to build a second? We got 30 prisoners in here. Research. Ah, here we go. Look at this. All kinds of new stuff. Warehouse. Yeah, I want that. Wow. Did you break down again? Hey. Aristocrat claims his gardener is blackmailing him and demands the criminal be arrested. Servant claims he doesn't know anything about this. Any of this is about. You see, my servant accidentally became the witness of a certain event, which my wife should not learn about. And then the scoundrel demanded money. So I saw the master in the garden with some village lass. I went over and told him a married man shouldn't be fooling around with other girls. And since I was already there, I reminded him about my upcoming pay raise. He got furious. I mean, it seems practical. Get out of here. Yeah, the game really just opened up. You're right. There we go. So we got that. Great. I'm gonna need another prison. Like, surely they get out at some point, right? Oh, William Williams is in there. I told you he was up to no good. Well, we saw he shot some people in here. Oh, is this the cabaret again? Oh man, this place. Which one is it? This one now. Oh, we got another one of these. Oh, this time it's at the ale house. All right, how many we got in there? We got 7 bandits. Send them in. We'll send in 7 police. We know how they're gonna do this. Really, just need one with a big gun. That's really all you need. Okay. Let's do it. Seems a bit extreme. Always the nobles. Henry's dead. Oh, you killed one of my police. Okay, now we have no police station, or we have no prison for them, do we? Are you going to the... Is that where they're going? I think I just dropped as he was as he was walking, and they just left him. I guess they do. We have 36 prisoners out of 30. All right. Yeah, just pack him in there. It's fine. That guy... That's what you get, buddy. Don't leave him there. All right, how are we doing? I think my biggest problem is hunger. So let's... I don't know what else to do about this. Let's put in some more of these. Another peg house in. We'll throw one in, right. There's one already over here. Another one over here, you think? Another one there. I'm going to put 2 more in. Why not? 2 of those. We'll put in another cabaret. I already have 2 of them also. Let's put in a couple more. I got bistro there already. Bistro. I got 3 bistros already. Fine. 4 bistros. Alright. Innovation unlocks the Innovations tab, which isn't a knowledge thing. Execution allows to execute prisoners in the prison. I mean, that would kind of solve some problems, wouldn't it? These numbers are a little low. I think I'm going to go ahead and get second shift so that we can get some work done. All will help increase the rate of production and profits. Extra income is nice. We could also actually just build more of these, but I only have so much grain coming in. In fact, I forgot. I can build a warehouse. I think. Where's that? Where's that tech at? Oh, that one. That one. Oh, we're waiting on it still. Okay. Look at all that stuff. There's a canteen. Maybe we should work on that. Takes bricks though. So we need to get brickyard and sawmill first. Or brickyard first. Okay. There are 32 people in town. 6 of them homeless. Increase alcohol production. Good stuff. We do have a full load of grain here. So hopefully we get some things made. If it starts getting a little short, which it looks like it kind of is, I think what we should do is let's get a road. Kind of goes back this way. What is that? Epidemic discovered. Epidemic? Several citizen residents are diagnosed with wet flu. Dangerous infection can be transmitted to other people. Must be researched to cure it. I cannot do that. So you're going to have to just, like... How do we do that? I guess we're going to have to get the pharmacy. Let's go ahead and get a warehouse built. Warehouse. It would fit there. I think I'd rather have it over here. Just realized that doesn't actually meet up there. Okay, so that's gonna give us how much? 400 more for everything. Great. 2 available operating modes. Provision mode increases the amount of stored grain, food, and alcohol. Materials is wood, bricks, and steel. Okay, so I want you to be a provision 1. We can put 2 of them in. Can we fit a second one there? Yeah, perfect. And that'll be the other one. I need this one before I can get the cure. People are still hungry. I don't know what to do about it. No free cells. Okay, so the pharmacy's done. Can I work on this? Do I need bricks right now? Oh, there's a cafe. There's a canteen. Oh, they all use bricks. So I guess we need to get a brickyard. Okay, work on that. Wood is full. Even with all this stuff, we got a full load of wood. Okay. Hey, Ma, thank you very much. 5 months. So we have a house in here just to keep up with everything. We might lose a few folks, though, with this plague. I'm going to do that. Prepare for a small little thing. Like, one of those businesses. These little guys, these guys that get squeezed in there. So these don't do any good, they just make happiness. Actually, I don't need any of those. What I need is, I guess, food makers. Not one of those, though. Little ale house, will you fit? Ah, not quite. Stash one there. This ale house, let me look at this, actually. Maybe it doesn't actually. It doesn't. Ale house doesn't feed him. Ale house serves ale. Obviously. Cabaret is ale. So we need more peg houses for food. I don't know why I was thinking it would serve food. So you can go there, and you 60 or 40 nutrition. Okay. So I'm doing it right. I'm making these things. However, oh, actually, we got it under control. There's only 5 people that are hungry now. Okay, good. Good. Frostbitten. Thanks for the follow. All right, let's get the innovations. And innovations will not only help us overcome current crisis, they will also make our life more comfortable. Give a newly developed technology to a smart entrepreneur. They'll change the world. Okay, so we need a medicine, which is a... We don't need a pharmacy. I do need that. Throw one right there. What did I need to do to fight this? This one, right? I need this. In 8 hours, I can do it. Okay. Okay, so we have 7 people that are homeless. Again. Death by infection. Oh! Thracko, thanks for the follow. Something like a little bit of that. Yeah, there we go. Corruption is growing over time in administration buildings. Reduces efficiency. Must carry out an anti-corruption operation. How do we do that? I need the anti-corruption operation law. We're investigating this Walking Dead crime. A lot of folks in prison. Oh, we can reduce prisoners. Make people happy. We can set them free. I see. What is that? I want to select him. What's that meter next to him? See, he's got a meter there. Frank, he's real low. Joseph's great. Is that like maybe how long their term is? Look at Mildred. Mildred is... I think she's not happy about something. Another Mildred. Both Mildreds. That Mildred's fine, though. They may need a longer list. I'm going to keep an eye on this, because I'm curious. Was that Frank? Was that the same one? He just went way up? I don't know what that meter means. The women from the food factory have issued a petition. They claim that one of the supervisors is pressing women into sleeping with him. Okay. Our work conditions are decent, but there's a supervisor that won't let a pretty face go. Not a day passes without him trying to make an advance at someone. Why listen to those gossipers? Of course young girls would try to approach a respectable gentleman themselves. What? Am I not allowed to go to work because of this? Alright, alright. Let's just take your mustache someplace else, buddy. We're starving again. What to do about that? Spread a rumor about the burial of a rich couple. The detectives hid inside the hastily built crypt. In the dead of the night, when the crypt doors opened, the policemen, screeching, attacked the criminals. I confess, says arrestee, I stole things, needed the money, and to avoid witnessing the dead thing. As if they started walking. Why did you have to scare me like that? I almost died. You weren't afraid to growl raves, but the dead scared you? Some Tomb Raider you are. Okay, good. A lot of hungry folks. No free prison cells. Yep. Party. Workers' festive occasion. Troop of travelers, showmen have staged a free performance. Alright. Crime and nobility. Sir Corwell was only just married when his bride disappeared. The familial jewelry disappeared along with her. Quite a pretty lass, polite, well-mannered. Who could have thought she could do something like this? How could I be such an idiot, says Sir Corwell. She stole our family ring, passed down from generation to generation. We'll look into it. You're gonna feed me. You need food. If I give you 200 food, which I don't have 200 food. Decline. I'm gonna have to go and get. Grain's even low though. I need to make another food factory. I can only have so many of those. I can only have so many of these. What do you do if you have too many? I realize that's actually facing the wrong way, isn't it? There we go. Make sure food's under control first, I suppose. I can upgrade you, can't I? I can't. Upgrade you to a marble palace. Oh, this needs to be a marble palace, right? Wooden bricks. Okay. Let's get this vaccine. Which we just got the... We did just get the brickworks. So let's make that. I think. That's not what I got. Maybe not. What tech did I just get? Oh, I got the beginnings of level 2. I see. Thanks for following Dakova. Prison break. Several convicts escape from prison. Escapees have hidden in the city. Alright. That seems okay. Sure, it'll be fine. So he didn't drop off any grain, did he? A lot of infection going on. Printing. Unlocks printing press. Allows for PR campaigns. Everything's fine, though. Anti-corruption might be... we need anti-corruption, I think. Let's do that. If I do this second shift... actually, I'm out of food. Do the second shift. We don't have a lot of grain, though. What do I do if I don't have enough grain? I think maybe I just need to upgrade this guy, so I need like sort of on like a time clock here. Get this done. Perhaps we still have 17 unburied corpses. And someone over here in the cabaret is just hacking and wheezing all over the place. And there's no booze. Okay. But we're out of grain. So please give me some grain. What is it? Does it fill it completely? What do I do with a lack of grain? Increase go by 10% when visiting catering institution, or reduces train wear. I can upgrade, but it's a big upgrade. I have to upgrade this first, which needs bricks. I'm gonna have to, and a lot of wood. So I'm gonna have another warehouse for you. It's a little ways off. I guess we'll focus on that. Can I build a warehouse right now? Get that done. Put a couple warehouses over here. This will be warehouse land. Oh, yeah. They're 3 wide, right? Should be a gap there. Oh, you don't have a road either. Right. Okay, so you're going to be materials, and you're going to be materials also. Yeah, maybe it'll get another. Maybe that'll get another wagon. It broke down again. Fix this thing. It's a bad time to break down. Reduced chance of intoxication. Reduced train wear. Increases gold income visiting institution. I think I just need to get. Not that one. I need a brickyard. What we got? Epidemic vanquished. Right. Yeah, it's real low. Real low. Can everyone stop eating for a minute? Sleazy dance. A conflict erupted in a cabaret. One of the dancers accused a patron of harassment. The owner's interference only served to make the situation worse. This seems like the kind of things that me, as the leader of this town, doesn't really care about. How dare you? Good sir, this is a cabaret, not a brothel. Keep your hands to yourself. Behave like a respectable man should. And a man I behave. You're the owner of the establishment. You are responsible for the satisfaction of your patrons. And I'm not satisfied. Everyone's happy. It doesn't matter who I satisfy, so. Stop it. No food. Now we understand that starving. Starving is understandable. Let's, we don't need to do that. We need, this will give us some grain, actually. I forgot these boxes give grain. Grain and mystery. Yeah. So that'll solve some of the problem. For a moment, anyway. I need the research for that brick place, so that's not going to be any good. I could also do, I forgot, the market also brings in stuff. Oh, I can only have one of those. Never mind. I need food. I'll pay you well. I don't have food. A bunch of that just came in, though. It's keeping up now. Well, the grain is anyway. We have a second shift here, so hopefully that'll keep that running. I think. Do I have to click it every time? I do, don't I? A ring with a family crest turned up at the black market. The fence recalled that the woman had sold the ring, mentioned she's departing soon. Criminal was arrested at the train station. Oh, this is old Corwell. All right, we got him. Got her. What's going on over here? Gangs? Under the cover of the night, the bandits infiltrated the warehouse and stole resources. They stole my wood? What are they going to do with that? Dang gangs in this town taking all my lumber. In the middle of the workday, weeping countess burst into a police station. After protracted questioning, it became apparent that there's been a kidnapping. My baby, she's been kidnapped. Everything was as usual. We woke up, had breakfast. We went to the garden practicing a new dance. I left her just for a minute, and I came back. She was gone. What kind of scoundrel would do that? Let's get it. Let's get him. Get that baby back. Alright, there's another fight going on over there. We want... That's good, we can get that one done. Requisitioning. Unlocks Requisition Center. Allows send troops to countryside to collect resources. Oh, I can scroll it. I didn't realize I could scroll. Unlocks stock market building. A stock market allows exchange resources. Hey. Political parties. Yeah, wholesale trade. Praise when Tinty's right. There's a scroll bar. And I want a brickyard. Already got it. I want increase alcohol. That would be good. Increase alcohol distillation production. I mean, I'm assuming that means less grain for more alcohol. It could just mean more grain, more alcohol. But either one's work. Either one's fine. Okay, so we gotta get a brick house, brick yard to make bricks. And I wonder if I might need to delete, because it's still in the same thing. We only have 10 of these buildings no matter what we do, which is a strange limit. Let's put him over here by the wood man. Rich folks, they like brick houses. Put a road in here for him. Somebody's getting hauled off to jail there. Okay, so once we get a bunch of bricks, we'll be set. Well, it's going to be a lot of bricks. Because we have to get the palace and the train yard done. Sorry about your house, buddy. 47 homeless people? Oh, hey, this place... So many people. Can't put that because of the lake. And I can't get a road in there because of the lake either. Let's do that. We'll put a road down this way. A lot of sad folks, but according to my happiness, everyone's thrilled. Some hungry folks, but I guess they gotta wait in line too long. Look at them all. Man. 15 more still. Just workers, though. So let's get some more houses in here. There's more houses we can unlock. Just haven't got there yet. It'd be nice. I can't upgrade these, can I? No. 1,300 wood. I got none. Someone stealing my wood again? Stop stealing all my wood! Gotta go replenish my wood. 50 new citizens? I might even know where to spend it. This deadly boring in this city. You know what? You don't have to live here. Put a boutique in. I don't think I have one of those yet. Put 2 of them in. Science is done. Amount of resources in each wagon train. Perfect. What's this? Decrease tax evasion. All right. What are you coughing at? Oh, yeah. Ooh, what's this? High corruption here. How do I deal with that? I need the anti-corruption stuff. Corruption is super high. We can do that here, right? No. Here. Nope. Yeah, that one. And then police. Anti-corruption push. Oh, selected buildings. Let's do the train station first, I guess. For $1,000. Yeah. 12 hours. That's a lot of corruption. The hungrier they are, the more eager they'll be to work. Yeah. I need food. I'll pay well. Everyone just comes in here looking for food. Oh, you're going to give me... What? I'll take it. Okay. Done. There we go. Problem solved. Joke and poor taste. The 3 young aristocrats decided to drag a homeless person into a doghouse for fun. The vagrant fought back and gave the pranksters a beating. The teenagers' parents demanded punishment for the homeless. Pranksters had it coming. Who we care about? The only people who are cranky are the nobles. So we can say the vagrant overstepped his boundaries. The nobles' loyalty will rise. The workers get kind of mad about it. Sorry. What have I done? Let them abuse me? Kiss their feet as they kicked me? I know, buddy. I know. It's outrageous, isn't it? Okay. Feel a little dirty. We're in a little bread from the market. Yeah, it takes off. Like, it starts out real slow. But it certainly picks up as time goes on. We got no booze. No grog. And that's certainly a problem. What a life. Nowhere to dance, he says. You know what, buddy? Another prison break. That seems to happen a lot. We have 36 people that are homeless now. We have a new law, though. And so we have wholesale trade done now. Late shift is an additional 8-hour shift. We can also do Secret Service. Investigate gangs. Let's do that. We had that gang thing pop up a while ago. Doesn't seem to be like... It seems less... when I started out, I was comparing this to Frostpunk. Frostpunk and Tropico. It seems a little less Frostpunk because... it seems the only, like, downside to my, my actions is just the happiness of that group of people. You know what I mean? Oh, I can get a second line. Train station level 2 required we get a second line. Ah, okay, that's how we do it. Gotcha. In the stock market that we're getting in the tax acts. I just got something important. I don't remember what it was though. Secret Service. Okay, a lot of new people come in. Everyone's really sad, and the way to fix sadness is it was with the boutique. Happiness 2. I think the other ones do also though. Entertainment 40. And maybe they want that one, like an ale house, which I have a bunch. Throw another ale house in over here. I can't put things by this lake. I'm out of space. This is the poor side of town. Let's stick it over here. Also, I haven't seen anything pop up about poor and rich folks living next to each other. I guess that doesn't seem to matter too much. Madame Louvelle's spiritual salon opened in town, claiming to provide spiritual seances, conversations with the dead. A few days later, the nearest police station became buried with complaints from the clientele. The moment I looked into a crystal orb, I fell into some kind of trance. I could only open my mouth. The words were stuck in my throat. I only came to once I returned home, with an aching head and an empty wallet. I'm amazed how many naive people there are around. First take their own money to swindlers, and then they're complaining to us. Regular priority. Let's not get carried away here. Injured at work. We got wagon capacity has gone up. That's good. More food production would be good as well. Or reduce corruption would be nice. Let's get the food production, I think, first, though. How do we know if you're done or not? I think that I just saw a flash there. Yep. So let's work on. Oh, that was good. That was all the way down. Let's get the tax department taken care of then. I got 10,000 bucks. Factory equipment wears over time. High deterioration reduces production efficiency. Must be repaired regularly. Which one? Which one? Need a good repair? How do I know? It's up there, but I don't know what to do about it. Do I just sort of wait it out? Oh, you can do a renovate. Maybe when they hit 50%. It's killing my wood needs. I need 1,300 wood for this. Let's get a second shift over here. Now, if I do this now, activates the second shift. I think I need to wait until it's nighttime before I do that. I think maybe I might be squandering it otherwise. Look at the graveyard. Any boxes to clean up around here? I get them all. Got it. Oh, there's one. Okay, I think I got pretty much everything else. Looks like it's... I'm I'm gonna watch this, and whenever we get a second shift in here... Oh, look at the color. It actually changes a little bit whenever, I guess, because it's renovated versus not, maybe? She's missing. Search has been stopped once the investigator spoke to the Countess's handmaid, and according to her, the Countess is searching for her dog, not a child. Great. Great. Okay. Secret Service. Put a person on the map and press assassinate to start operation. Ah, there we go. That's happening. Kidnapping. Select kidnap. We can kidnap people? Raid on radicals. We can investigate some gangs. We have the Mad Heads. There's one member of the Mad Heads in town. Good, good. I'm glad we have a whole division for that. Okay. Bring much more grain. Well, improved grinding is done, which is going to help with the food, I think, right? As soon as this shift is up, which is at... What time is it? We've got an hour. Okay, it's up now, so we're going to go and do... Second shift. Second shift. Oh, actually, I'm actually good on wood now. We're just short on food. So let's second shift. I don't have the grain for it, really. Second shift to you. Let's renovate this one. We'll hold off on the alcohol. And let's go get you upgraded in a second. Now. Damaria, thanks for the follow. And Sport Tester? Sporty Star? Thanks for the follow. Ooh, look at that. We got a lion out there. That's nice. I'd like one of these, please. I need another 1,000 wood. Okay. I got the bricks. Just need the wood. Got a second shift run in here now, so hopefully that'll help that move along. Execution, we could try that. That would move, maybe cremation might be a good idea, actually. Let's do that. And then I need tech. I have brick now, so we should work on getting... There's a cafe. Provides food for nobles and bourgeoisie. For visitors. It's going to give food, obviously. Brick house. There's a mansion. This one accommodates 10 people. Nutrition 40 on this one. Nutrition 10. This one only holds 4 people. I think we're just gonna hit this one and get that done. Whenever that's done, we'll have hopefully keep the food under control. I need to do like a whole neighborhood over here, though. I kind of want to build things like sideways, but I can't, just because of the way the roads work. Am I out of wood? Not the most well placed, but something else can go there. It needs like another row of this. Maybe I'll do that over here. Just do a big row of houses. Or I can just extend this down. Down there and just make a bunch of houses. I'm gonna get wood. You guys are all sleeping outside. A lot of sad people. A lot of homeless people. Nobleman lost a bet to bourgeoisie. Now he's forced to walk around town in a collar and serve the bourgeoisie. Nobleman asked for the bet to be annulled. The bourgeoisie is happy. So I'm not going to side with them. Void the bet. Here we go. We'll maybe do another shift in the wood place. If I give you 300 food, you're gonna give me 900 wood. I actually have food now, so yeah, I need wood because I gotta make houses. Free radicals. What's the yeah. I had a joke, but I lost it. Sorry. Let's get some corruption out of this hospital. Why don't we? Maybe I should build another one of those so we can get the corruption out of here quicker. More coffin going on. So let's get some houses. They all kind of have to go the same way. I'll do these. These might be the last of these wood houses I get because I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get new ones. That'll take care of that. What is this? The Mad Heads exposed. The bands are dangerous. They'll fight like beasts. 7 of them. I thought there was 1. Okay, so that we'll get that done, and then to build the other one. Ooh, the brick house is done. Where's the road need to go? Let's do here. Let's plan out something here. Is this a residence? It is. It is a residence. Oh, okay. I missed with that. Okay. I see. I was thinking it was like a food place. Let me go one more square. Over to here. And sure, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Mansion. Oh, obviously it's a house. But these aren't houses. But this one is a house. That's a mansion. Accelerates research. Reduces chance of intoxication or accelerates patient treatment by a bunch. Maybe we'll get the better sawmill. I don't have the wood. Thanks, Jeff. It is a rather nice city. I can unlock the next level with money for a pub, theater, drugstore, shop, clothing shop. That'd be nice to have. Let's go ahead and do that, because I have money, nothing, and no wood. The police are here. You're ready to start shooting. Oh, they're done. Okay. Oh, I ignored it, and they ran away. Whoops. Sorry. Let's go over here building houses. Food. Also, I forgot to do this. We need to make some food. So let's go set up a second shift here. And a second shift over here. Upgrade takes a lot of wood. Let's get you working too. We got the grain. Let's use it. Okay. Upgrade. Upgrade. We have more thieves over here. That dang gang. Invest in blueberry farms. I hear the antioxidants are good for combating the free radicals. I was waiting for something there. Okay. Ooh, the workers are getting kind of... Ooh, look at that place. Looking nice. I'm now a township. The mayor is an honest man. He has our support, says the food workers. Good. We gotta make the workers happy. And I think mostly... They have houses now. They just don't have... They're just a little sad, I guess. So... I'll put one of these in. Cool looking. Can I upgrade? I can. For a lot of stuff. Let's work on upgrading our stuff, I guess. You guys sleeping over there? What's going on? I need... There we go. Perfect. Upgrade? Upgrade. We need some catering. So we need some ale houses over here. And we need They don't need... Well, we'll put a peg house in, I guess. There's already one there, but we'll put one over here also. We'll take care of them, then we'll deal with the other guys. Ethel got hurt. Look, Ethel. You get mooned. Okay, yeah, we saw that one. And we also have the nobles also are happy, apparently. So we got some extra police department efficiency. Hunting occurrence. During a hunt, a young count got shot in the head. Critically wounded. He was taken to the hospital. Okay, we'll look into it. Prison break again. That's how we keep our prison population down. We just let them get out every once in a while. If you're crafty enough, you know, you can go. That's our system. Corruption in the police department. Let's take care of that. Which is actually, I think, already going down. But let's do that one. Okay, looks like John Green's in prison. Oh, let's praise them tinties. All right. A quadruple, a quintuple. I don't know what comes after that. Septuple? Is that what it is? Octuple? We have all the money but nowhere to spend it. It's boring in this city, he says. Look, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Cremation is done, so we can go build a crematorium. Burning corpses decreases resident happiness. Yeah. I can't do the advanced axe yet. When do I get that? Allows to attract citizens of the selected class of the city. Oh, we could only have certain classes. Interesting. 77 homeless people. Okay, let's get some cottages in here. We're gonna do that, I guess, over here. Oops. Okay. Bunch of houses. Let's get that crematorium also. What is that? There it is. Ooh, that's expensive. That's crazy expensive. Man. I need more warehouses that are going to get robbed. Dormitory area. What unlock? Need 150 wood for that. We have a lot of food. We don't have any booze, so let's get this one to work on the second shift. And again, I'm always short on wood. So what I should probably do is get one of those. I'm just kind of concerned about making more of these because I can have 20 now. Ah, okay, never mind. I get it. It has to go with number of people. This is the edge of the map. Can it go there? No. Go over here on the edge. I'm gonna put more houses over there. Let's stick it over here. Okay, more wood. Oh, the train's broken down. Okay, well, it does have 3 wagons now. Nice. And the grain's coming in, which I think is what's helping our food deals. Lots of stuff has just happened. The nobles are not happy. Decreased tax evasion. All right. I don't know what to do with these workers here. What can I do with the workers? A lot of them are just sad. Well, let me do... Maybe it's because of the lack of alcohol for a little bit. Someone keeps stealing my bread now. Fight night! Begins soon. Make your bets. Boxing match for the champion title is organized in one of the entertaining establishments. All right. That's good. That's good. The newspaper published satirical poetry, which makes fun of the monarchy and the ancient royalty. A group of aristocrats is deeply offended by the poetry and has petitioned for a ban on such content. Oh, I don't know about this. Find the newspaper. We can reject it, or we can say place the staff under observation. This one, the bourgeoisie likes this. Nobles go down. I don't want to do either of these. Nobles are happy if I do this one. Yeah, how dare you make fun of ancient royalty? I mean, that's just uncalled for. Yeah, censor those people. What are they thinking? How dare they? Okay. Put one there. We can get this road out of here. Like that. Just put another one in. Like that. And we could fit something in. Enofix! 5 months! How's it going? Thanks again. Let's take an ale house. Oh, those are sideways, aren't they? Can I fit anything in here? No. I can fit one of... Oops. What is it? Trade? A boutique. Boutique. Yeah. There we go. How's it going, Eno? Any more water? I'm all out. I still have 24 people that are, even with all those houses, I still have 24 people that are homeless. What was it? Fundamental Research 3 is complete. Boutique is built. Anna Taylor got hurt. There's something going on over here. Oh, yep. Send the cops. Get them in there. Take care of this thing. The fight night's still going on. Okay. And assault. Start shooting. Get him? Yeah, get him in jail. Okay. That's level 3, so I can get some new stuff. Purchase goods. This one gives us happiness. Happiness is nobles. What we need to do is take care of workers. Pub gives entertainment for workers. This one gives medicine. Maybe we do a shop. Some of these seem like a lot better, though. Reduces chance of intoxication. Increases gold income by 10% when visiting catering institutions. You know, I got a lot of money, though. Maybe a better food factory. Or what are we short on? Oh, a medium warehouse would be nice. I don't know. We need happiness. That gives us 2 happiness. These are all food for everyone. We can build new houses. It takes too much wood, though. Really, we gotta take care of it. Maybe I should just spend my money upgrading their houses and see if that does it. I'll go ahead and get a canteen. But mostly what I want to do is we'll go over here and we'll upgrade some stuff. Get them out of these shacks. Put some bricks on there. Pretty cheap to upgrade. Another law. When do I get advanced? Sign political parties. Oh, so political parties is... Okay, that one. Okay. That one, we'll go get political parties next. The fat cats are used to robbing the poor, blind, unchecked. Sure. Upgraded houses provides nutrition. Yeah, it's going to give them 10 nutrition, which should help with the hungry. You're right. I need alcohol. I don't have any alcohol. A lot of wood, though, if I get you some alcohol. I'll give you 400 alcohol. You give me 1,200 wood. I'm going to do it. We're going for it. We're going to have a second shift over here. We may have a late shift as well. This place needs some renovating also. We got the grain. Get this working. I probably need a second one of these. Or we get that. We could just upgrade it. People are just dying outside this place. Just walking outside and dying. Strange game. Hey, you're not making enough. Make more. What a pity we have nowhere to spend our money, he says. Another shift. Get back to work. Which I don't know if actually it did me any good. People stop drinking it all. Crime in the forest at the edge of the town was a young nobleman's body was found. His forehead had a strange wound. I think it was a duel, he says. This bully insulted me in front of my beloved for everyone to hear. But I would never fight him. I'm planning on to build a name in science, not in battle. Well, yeah, that seems like something that should be looked into. We just ain't making enough alcohol. We need another one of these. Yeah. Okay. Alcohol plants. I think the front door is... Doesn't look like it's that way, but I think that's how it goes. I think. There's so many criminals in here. No free cells because there's too many criminals in this town. Oh, the late shift at the police department also. Hey. What good that going to do for us, though? We don't have any cells to put them in. What do you do? Oh, you go find these guys. You're exploring the white lions. Maybe you should be looking at the black cats. We'll finish it up and then work on the black cats. Corruption in the prison. Okay, we got the alcohol now, so send that away. We have two... I actually brought too much in. Okay. Let's get the rest of these done. I need an upgrade button. What's that happening? So it's at 48. The nobility is also kind of cranky, so as soon as I can, we should probably look at getting into mansions. That might help them out also. Out of bricks. Okay. Also, these second ships are making them mad too, isn't it? Worker happiness lowers by 10, so I probably shouldn't do that anymore. How's the train looking? Looking all good? Okay. Plenty of grain coming in. I think all is well. There's a shootout going on over here. So let's go and send in the cops. Okay. And get him. Start blasting him. Prison probably upgraded to house more prisoners. I'm assuming so once we get to... I don't think I have the ability to yet, but I'm guessing that seems to be a lot of the upgrades. Seems to be that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I can. Look at that. You're right. Okay. Maybe we'll do some of that. What else have we got here? We got most of this stuff done. Everyone seems to be pretty happy. I love it. Well, I love most of the, not this stuff, but the other stuff done. Increases police damage. Increases alcohol production by 30%. That's the one we want to get. Better sawmill. This is all good stuff. I think everything is under control though, especially with the houses being done. A little disease going around. Those are getting fixed up. They're up to 65%. Nobles is going down. Everyone else is going up. Bourgeoisie loyalty is very good. 61 new citizens today. Man, what we got? 500 people in town? 608. We got some gangsters in here. And soy sausages. Workers complaining about bad quality products from a meat shop. Boiling these sausages, and they just fell apart in the pots. He's lying to the police. Give me my money back. Can't you read? There's written in plain text here. These sausages are made of soy. They shouldn't be boiled for that long. We have meat sausages too, but they're priced appropriately. Now, I gotta help the workers out because their loyalty is low. So we'll do that. Customer's always right, you know. Pains me to say that, being someone who's worked in retail, but you know. Okay, get him. upgrade you yet? Yeah, let's get a cooler castle. So we can house 30 right now. We got some wings on it. Now we can hold 45. Nice. Does it do anything different here? No. Corruption's been taken care of though, so we can go deal with that somewhere else also. I think I think my happiness might just mostly be with second shift. Nobility happiness is something I could probably do if I did something like this. Like only nobles can live in these houses. It hasn't said anything about that this time playing. But I remember that from when I played before, and it's possible it's not in the game anymore. Where the nobility and the bourgeoisie, they don't want to live next to each other. Like they can, but they don't want to be next to each other, and the poor also don't want to be next to them. Because it could not be in the game anymore, but maybe it just hasn't been said in here. Let's get a... I really like... These seem to be the most beneficial. Food production by 30%. That's a big number. I like to do that once I get... Wait a second. 130 bricks. Food's actually looking alright, though. Need wood. Deliver 400 wood, and I get 300 alcohol. Nah. Nowhere to spend our money, he says. 125. Wait, what was the last one? Decreases visit duration in entertainment institution by 4 minutes. Oh, that's going to be good. I need some more bricks. Where's my brick house? Ooh, look at the mansion. Fancy. Open this thing up. Who works here? Workers. So we just made workers mad. -10. It's actually a pretty big hit. Okay, but we've got it now so we can get that thing done. Oh, no, I need 250. Was I join YouTube and literally close it down, open Twitch, and there you are. It just faded. I'll watch you some more. Well, thanks, Bombilonia. Thanks for the follow as well. Is there a way to decrease immigration? I think we can do it with that building. Or the tech. I mean, this one here, migration. Again, migration service. Migration service allows you to attract citizens of selected class to the city. So I'm assuming that's where we can do that. My train has broken down. I need more wood. I'm not gonna get any wood because no one's working. Fire in town. My brick house is burning. That's why the pig built it. Can we fix you now? Okay, get him fixed up and get out of here. It's probably a good time to call it a day for old Capital here. We'll get a little look at all the... There's just people just lying in... Are you sleeping? What is all this? Death by disease. Death by disease. There's 48 unburied people in this town. Man, what a place to live. We didn't have any riots. You know what? I want to see what happens if we get a riot. This is how we'll end the stream. We're going to end it with a riot. So, looks like the hospital is run by nobility. So we're going to make sure we give them extra shifts. Anywhere that's run by nobility, we're going to make sure that we make them work. Which I think is mostly administration buildings. Like this. Which I can't upgrade that one. This one. Late shift. Late shift. I'm going to go out with a bang. Literally. Okay, we're at 5 happiness for the nobles. Nobles are going to go nuts. That's what I want to see. Okay, back up to 12. Let's see, who else? Where else do they work? They work over here. I can't do that one. Put our lives toward serving the society, and what do we get in return? We're mocked and degraded, he says. Oh, this one? Sorry, on the late shift. Not enough space in the graveyard to bury the dead. Yeah, I know. These are all workers. I guess we can make them mad too. We're gonna go out with a bang. Let's go out with a A class bang. Well, you need a second shift, but we'll do that. Some of that. Crime with bourgeoisie. We'll ignore that one. We're trying to see. I want to see some riots. This game gets real exciting when you start seeing some riots. Put the dead people in the house. You know what? I forgot. I have a building for that. It was too expensive to make. It's still too expensive. 3,000 wood. 1,500. I'm never going to make this thing. Let's throw in another graveyard, I guess. Okay, so we got some really cranky people. Let's crank up the speed. You know what else I can do? I can tax them more. Somehow. I forget where that button is. Not there. Upgrade the tax department. Sure. Let's take a look at migration, see what that does. The fencer. After questioning the students of fencing salons, the investigator eventually met a master of the blade, known for his unique forehead attack. During a personal conversation, the master came clean about the murder. Alright, we got him. Made the nobles happy. We don't really want that. We got some bandits over here. We'll still deal with that. Okay, look, I'm trying to make you people mad. Okay, tax department 2 has been built. I don't know where the, this makes people happy, right? So we don't want to do that. Get the corruption out of the, train station. I don't know how to do this. Select a person on the map and splash assassinate. You there. Can I just assassinate you? I don't have a button for assassinate. Huh. I don't know how that works. I have a secret service. That's who does it, right? Ooh, Noble's happiness is at 0. Alright. I expect some riots. The worker's down to 32. Work some more, why don't you? Okay, this one is closed. We can't use them. Oh, warehouse is full. Okay, come on. I want to see some riots. Okay, nobility down, or workers down to 3 now. The dad joke. Dad joke. Okay, so I have a dad joke. I was debating whether this one was worth telling or not. You know, it's borderline. But I'm gonna do it. Bourgeoisie loyalty rises. Yeah, make them happy. Okay. So, are you ready? Here it goes. So, why is diarrhea hereditary? You know it's gonna be a good one with starts like that. Oh, what do we have? What do we have? Oh, we got a riot! We got a riot! A riot at the prison! Another riot! Excellent, excellent. Resolve the problem. Oh, how'd I do that? I didn't mean to do that. What's this one? What's that do? Oh, I give him 10,000? Send the police! Send them in! So why is diarrhea hereditary? It's because it runs in your genes. Okay, let's get him. Let's get him. Then we know... I almost did, but it was just too good to not put that one on the list. Jazz, thanks for the follow. It was the diarrhea joke that got Jazz on this side. Rise up, comrades! It's time to stand up against the injustice. Let's disperse the oh, shoot to kill. Yeah. Oh my! Oh my. This game's turned a little dark. You want some grain? Okay. Would anyone else like to riot? Anyone else? We got Jesus here walking in the water. There's 15 of them. All right. I'm supposed to provide entertainment for nobles, but that ain't gonna happen. No free prison cells. It's got it. Yeah, I got rough. Increases visit during. Yeah. And then laws. I have everything now except for the secret department, so we'll go ahead and get that one started. And then we're gonna go look at building. I want to see what this requisition ability allows us to send troops to countryside to collect resources. Okay, that sounds like what we want to do. We also want to build a migration office. Okay. I got too much food now. Make sure these people are working. Requisition. Send a troop to a countryside to requisition to collect resources. Materials. I hope we can make it back home without incident this time. The troop is gathering materials from the countryside. Oh, it's that kind of requisition. Okay. Okay. I see. I was thinking, like, from homes or something. Migration filter. So we can do an increase. What's that mean? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's bring in some more nobles. They seem to be happy. Okay. So it looks like we can force them in, but we can't really limit who comes in unless we say decreased, I guess. So less will come in. Let's try that. See what happens. You broken down? Okay. I need you guys getting more angry. Okay. Raid on radicals. Jailers will arrest several radicals of the selected class. Happiness of the selected class will lower. Get those nobles. Can we watch it? I don't see it happening anywhere. A lot of death by disease that happens in this town. Too much food. I could use more. What's this? Raid on nobles finished. Gotcha, scoundrels. Now you have to answer for everything. Arrested 5 radicals. All right. Oh, Execution Act. Right. We got to get that one. I don't have that one yet. Need more riots. Okay, everyone's going down except for my bourgeoisie. Oops, something's good. Bourgeoisie, they're happy. They love this place. Business haven, they call this. No cells for our prisoners. Well, okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. I really wish I could zoom out a little more. What we got one over here? The burning heads. Get them. I think maybe we need more police. Was administration? Security. Let's take this guy. Oh yeah, right there. No, there's one there already. Keep these nobles in line. You know, I started, like, just fast forwarding and kind of giving up on trying to keep people happy. And look at the resources we have. Through the roof. People are upset. But troops recovered. We gathered. Yeah, we got some free resources there. Nice. Okay. More population. I know, you're at 653 people now. Is there anything in here that we really wanted to see? This is mostly like foundry. We can build steel, which you see buildings down here need steel. This is things like providing medicine, eating house. It seems to all kind of be the same thing, just a little bit different, just a different flavor. Jewelry store, nobles and bourgeoisie get goods, gives us happiness. It's all kind of the same thing. Number of hospital personnel, train wear it down, increases equipment wearing it. Yeah, let's do the hospital personnel one. Only needed to shoot 4 of them for progress, yeah. Broken window. Aristocrat dragged a struggling teenager from his poor district into the police station. The boy broke a window in his house, immediately followed by a furious father. No, which one do we want to make mad? It's not the boy's fault. Okay. We also have 66 people that are living homeless right now. I think I can do... Oh, let's do the execution. And I can also put in... So the council. I'll put that in. See what that does. Next to that dead guy there. Look at there's dead people laying everywhere in the streets. Good times though. Okay, so now while we're here, we can we can repeal a previously signed advanced act. I can do advanced acts now, right? This is this one. Oh yeah, this is all new stuff. Ah, neat. Okay. Research grants. This is Free State People's Republic. So this like leans into nobility, bourgeoisie, and workers. I guess. Yeah. Different political parties. They're going to be start popping in. So much. Every time I think that we've hit the end of the game, new things pop up. Neat. Okay. Yeah, and +1 versus IC. Interesting. Interesting. Remind you of something. Oh yeah, like what? I want to do one more riot. The workers are getting very happy though, and it's uncalled for. Whoops, wrong button. Sure. Got 15 police now. Hey, Ordinary Bat. Thanks for the follow. So I have execution now. Right? Do I have it? Right? Yeah. Do I build like a gallows? How do I... Are we okay with getting a little dark here? As if we haven't already? Oh, it just leaves their just leaves their bodies outside there. You know what I can make now? I can make a crematorium, right? I'm still short on wood. Never gonna get that thing. 3 more warehouses. We got some shooting going on. Raid finished, title none. Okay. This is going to be a wood holder. So we can get that crematorium. They're just going to be staying there for a long time too, aren't they? Man. Man. Upgrade these guys here. A little sluggish, you can see, as I'm cranking it out here top speed here. Well, we may not get another riot. We must have really put an end to it. All we have left is secret department. Kidnapping allows kidnap a citizen and imprison him in the secret department. Kidnapping people provide information that accelerates investigating crimes, gangs, and secret societies. Got it. Do it. Oh, could I have done one of these instead? Ah, I could have. Wasn't even thinking about that. Well, you didn't even make it off the platform. Ah, there we go. We got one. We got one. Okay. The nobles. The nobles have lost their minds. Oh, I can't scroll over any. Okay. Oh, the previous promise was failed. I gave them a promise, and they didn't do it. Okay, send the police. Send them all in. There's only 53 of them this time. There's also a plague going on. Okay, here we go. We got another one. Another riot. Oh, is that the bourgeoisie now? No, it's nobility also. Okay. Let's finish this one off. Man. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel a little... I'll be glad to see you at my place tonight. There's a dance party. Okay, good time for a dance party. You over there with the blue shirts. No, this is a bourgeoisie protest. Resolve the problem or send the police. We only got 3 police this time. Look, the dictator. Here they come. I don't care about Nancy, I care about this. Favors for the police. Oh. Okay, here goes. Reinforcements. No. Just there's 136 of them this time. Oh, they fighting back? Oh, they're fighting back. Okay, where are they going? Failed suppression. There they go. They're marching on. Are they gonna go to my palace? Man, I'm on easy difficulty, and I had all these people in the streets, remember? Oh, yeah, they're taking it to the palace. We call this Ethel Plaza. Oh, where are they going? There's some exciting music happening here, too. Revolution. Hey, my house! That's my house! How do we send... Oh, Secret Service. John Taylor. Eliminate! Ruth Harris. She's 16 years old. A kidnapper. My house! I never saw this coming. I can't do anything about it. Can we maybe work the late shift or something? What happened? But protest was ended for some reason. Burning my house down. Alright, that's fantastic. That's exactly how I wanted this to end. I can't think of a better place to wrap it up than that right there. That's excellent. Interrogation is complete. Ruth Harris. What did we do? What did we hear about Ruth Harris? Information about crimes received. So we can go look. The Wolfpack and the Burning Heads. We know about them. Oh, she's innocent. No, she's not. Get rid of her. I watched her throw them all. I watched her. She's not innocent. Okay. There we go. What a dark game. I forgot we just do that. I never did the stock market either. I think it's a thing I had to make. I don't know where, though. I unlocked the thing, I thought. Council's nothing we didn't... That's just repealing... That's just what allows us to do the advanced acts, right? Okay. I think we've seen everything, but I said that before, and we didn't see everything. So I believe we've seen everything for the game. Get back on the train. Yeah, I wouldn't be hanging around. I really wish I could zoom out a little bit more and get a better look at the town. You know? But anyway, let's play something else. So there is Capital, as the grain comes in to feed the hungry people who are a little angry. Understandably. But that's a good place to call it. Alright. I don't know how I'm going to save it, but we'll save that. Sure. Alright. Look at the Steam page here in a second. And so that was sandbox mode. The campaign mode, we'll pop in here just real quick, just to take a look at it. Just to kind of see how it works, I guess, just to show the thing off. But, you know, I mean, you know how it is. It's more scenario-based. War swept the continents like a giant wave, crushing everything in its path. It's time to clear out the debris, heal the scars of war, and hope for a better tomorrow. Yeah, it's interesting to play a game that, because I play a lot of games where, like, you know, it throws everything it has at you in the first 30 minutes, and you've kind of seen the game in 30 minutes. You know what I mean? I'd say 95% of the games I play are like that. And it's interesting to see one that starts you out real basic, maybe too basic to start with, and just moves up with every new building, is new things. It's kind of neat. So, anyways, we got Sarstantin here, who is my well, you know, he likes me a lot. But anyway, he's my advisor, and we've also got the bourgeoisie guy over here. I think he's the noble. Yeah, you can tell by what he's wearing there. And they kind of yammer back and forth about trying to keep the classes happy. This is where they mention, like, keeping the classes separate and keeping them happy. And it kind of starts out the same way we did before, right? Demolish some buildings, do your tasks, and then move on to the next thing. And it's kind of the same map every time, from the looks of it. You know? So. But anyway. There is Capital. Imagine rocking up on a train station, getting off that train, and seeing 3 corpses. I missed that before. So anyway, there we go. There's Capital. I'm glad we got to see some riots. That's kind of what the game. Yeah, that. Ooh, look at that. That's the crematorium, isn't it? That seems out of place. Fancy. Ooh. Okay. The Steam page seems to really like showing the riots. That's all the Steam page is riots. Anyway, it's by Lapovich Team and 1C Entertainment. This is sponsored. Thanks for doing that. And it is out now as of the 28th. So we'll see. Hopefully they get. It seems they seem to be listening to the community, judging by the post that they made just yesterday, 29th. Anyway. Looks like a patch coming soon for rebalancing the normal and hard difficulty of the game. I was on easy because I was scared of the reviews, so we didn't get to see that. Reduced death chance and disease chance for homeless residents. That's why I was getting so much disease, I guess. Three-dimensional stats of new residents and increased marketplace income. Yeah, that probably would help out quite a bit. It was a little dicey there for a minute before I got the train up, but once I got the train up, everything seemed all right. Anyway, there is Capital Sparks of Revolution.